Mohamed Salah might have made one of the best decisions in his football career. There is this saying that the best musicians usually know when to leave the stage, and they usually leave when excitement and applause are high. On Tuesday, 24th March, Mohamed Salah announced his decision to leave Liverpool at the end of the season in an emotional video on X. For some of us, this decision was expected due to recent happenings between him, the club, and Arne Slot. But I think if Liverpool fans reflect deeply, they will find it quite a difficult decision to live by. And this is why. Mohamed Salah was signed by Liverpool back in 2017 for around £36.9 million. And we can say emphatically that upon his arrival, there is no single player who has had the kind of impact he has made. His combination with Firmino, Mané around that time, with midfielders like Wijnaldum, Jordan Henderson, and the likes, made Liverpool one of the most dominable teams in Europe and EPL. I don't know how you Liverpool fans will take it, but I expect you guys to at least, if not for anything, give him a testimonial match. Either you build a statue for him outside Anfield, or at least name a stand for him at Anfield, because he deserves it. He has been quite underrated, especially if you take a look at the kind of things Jimmy Carragher say about him, as if he hasn't really achieved anything. But hey, he's up there with the Premier League legends, yes, and even surpassed most of them, in my opinion. If you don't believe me, let's look at some of the things he has achieved. So, for example, he holds the most number of goals in 38 games in EPL, and he scored 32 goals in the 2017-2018 season. He also is the player with the most golden boots. He has won 4 solid EPL golden boot awards. He is also the player with the most PFA Player of the Year. He is also the player with the most goals and assists for a single club. It used to be held by Wayne Rooney with 276 goals and assists, but he surpassed him with 281. Damn! He's also the foreign player with the highest number of goals. He surpassed Sergio Aguero and Thierry Henry. So he has 191 goals. It doesn't end there. There is this particular stat that me as a Manchester United fan, I really hate it. I dislike it, but that's the reality of things. He also holds the record for the player with the most goals against a top opponent, and that's against Manchester United. This guy has looked at our face, played against us several times, and scored 20 solid goals. Oh God, Mohamed Salah, what thing we don't do to you? What did we do to you to deserve this? It's like he really enjoys scoring against us, and it doesn't end there. He is also the only EPL player to have scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford against us in an EPL game. Why, Salah? Why? He also holds the record for the player to have scored in the opening game in 9 consecutive times, which means that for 9 consecutive times or 9 straight times, he has scored in every EPL opening game. That's the first match he played for Liverpool for 9 solid consecutive years. He has scored a goal. Who does this? Now let's look at some of the individual achievements. If I want to talk about his individual records, we will not leave here today. So let's just go to the silverwares. He has won 2 EPL trophies with Liverpool, with the first one coming back in the 2019 season after waiting for nearly 30 solid years. He has 1 UEFA Champions League title with Liverpool, 1 FA Cup, 2 Carabaos, 1 Super Cup, and 1 FIFA Club World Cup. Damn! Salah is truly a Liverpool legend, and they are going to miss him. There is no kind of money that will give you the kind of impact he has had. They've bought the likes of Florian Wirtz, they've bought Ekitike and the likes, but they are still struggling and they need him. Although things have not been great this season, he has scored just 10 goals in about, I think, is it 32 games? Yeah. Regardless of that, he's still doing better than most of the players they signed by Ekitike. Hey, Mohamed Salah. He hasn't had just impact for Liverpool, but if you look at his impact for the national team, although he couldn't win the AFCON with Egypt, but he qualified them for the World Cup for the first time in a long time. And he currently also holds the record for the most number of goals scored in World Cup qualifiers. He has scored 20. He's also the first player to have scored in 5 different AFCONs for Egypt. He's the one with the highest number of career goals in AFCON for Egypt, scoring 11 in that aspect. But with all these achievements, I think it's the perfect time for him to walk out, because there is this saying that a bird that stays too long on the tree gets stoned, and we could sense it coming. He was beginning to irritate some Liverpool fans, especially with Jimmy Carragher fueling and turning the fans against him. I think this is the best moment for him to leave, and probably he will move to the Saudi Pro League, because there were rumors that they were willing to make him one of the highest paid players in the league. And at age 34, come on, what do you want? He has won it all. I think it's now time for him to go and bag the money. Yeah, it's time for him to go to where I believe he'll be valued and appreciated at this stage of his career. For Liverpool fans, you may try to ignore or dispute it, but you may never find his kind of player. For me personally, one of the highest moments I saw was in the Champions League. In 2018, I think they played against Real Madrid, and that man, Sergio Ramos, intentionally injured him. He made Salah cry. However, the following year, he came back stronger, scoring that crucial penalty against Tottenham to let them win their Champions League under Jurgen Klopp. I also remember that counter-attack goal he scored against Arsenal. It was, I think, a corner. Matip headed the ball. The defender didn't clear it well. Then Salah carried the ball from his half all the way to score that particular goal. I'll try to look for the clip in case I find it. I'll put it up there for you to see the goal I'm talking about. So we cannot ignore the fact that he has had a significant impact on Liverpool. And you guys, hey, be real, you are going to miss Mohamed Salah dearly. It's unfortunate, but as we say, there are times and seasons under the sun, and this is the end for Mohamed Salah's career as a Liverpool player. Let me know in the comment section, what was one of his moments that you really miss, and do you think it's the right decision for him to leave? Do you think Liverpool will be able to replace him, or how would they be able to cope after his departure? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be there to interact with you, and thank you for supporting me all the time. Don't forget to give me a like, follow, and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. Until I see you again, take care of yourself.